Alright guys, let's get to it. So, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Stocks with You. I am your host, Ulises Herrera, and we're going to talk about a few things today. First, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how I made $10,000 in one day and how I got to making that kind of money in one day. And now for me, it's not unusual to make that kind of money in one day. It actually isn't even unusual for my account to go down $10,000 one day. It sounds scary. It is what it is. There's days where I've lost $50,000 in one day, but of course I make it back the next day plus more. In the stock market, things are very volatile all the time. So if you can't stomach what the stock market is gonna do to you or your account, then you probably shouldn't be in the stock market. So it's just kind of one of those tidbit things where you guys should be able to know that the stock market is a dangerous place. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't self-educate, if you don't look for the right resources on what to do. And once again, I'm here to just point things out to you guys, see what's going on in the market, or what trends were going on and how I made money. And that doesn't mean that you're gonna make money this way or you're gonna make $10,000. It's not about, once again, it's not about what I'm doing. It's about what you guys are doing for yourself. What are you doing to find your next $10,000 in one day? So once again, I'm here to motivate you guys to do the work, do the research, look to see what's out there and how there's other ways to make money in the market or even on the internet. It doesn't have to be in the stock market. We can all make money on the internet. It doesn't have to be in the stock market. So let's just kind of keep that in mind. We can sell on Etsy, we can sell on Shopify, you can start your own wellness blog, you can start your own anything, your own YouTube channel. There's so many ways. So I'm just kind of here to motivate you guys on finding new ways. So today we're going to talk about three things. One, we're going to talk about the how. Two, we're going to talk about first we're going to talk about the why, then we're going to talk about the how, and then I'm going to talk about how I made $10,000 in the market in one day. So let's start off with why. So why do we want to be successful? It's one of those things that you have to ask yourself. Why is it that I want financial freedom? Why do I want to not be tied down to something? You gotta ask yourself why you want what you want. Is this gonna make me a better person, or is this gonna help others? We gotta ask ourselves why are we doing what we're doing? There's always got to be a good reason to why we do something, doing what we need to do. There's a why. Some of us need to pay bills. Some of us need to keep food on the table for our children. Some of us want to go to work so we can make money to save up, to get ahead some other way. You always have to ask yourself why and find a good answer of your own why. Why am I doing this? Why is this gonna make me happy? Why is this journey gonna take me to where I want to get? Why do I do this? Why do I wake up and do this every day? I wake up and do what I do every day because first of all, I love doing what I do. I love waking up to the stock market. I love being informed on what's going on in the world, what technologies are gonna be out and about, what other people are doing, what's going on in Europe. I love to know what's going on in the US. I love to know what's going on in China. I love to know what's going on everywhere. So that's my why. I ask myself, why do I do this? I have my answers to why I do things. Do you have the answers of why you're doing what you're doing today? Remember to ask yourself, why do I do this? It's one of those things just kind of like I like to throw out there, and I really like to tell everybody all those things all the time. Why do you do what you do? And really, maybe some people don't have the answer to that. It's just maybe like, whoa, it's because I need to do that because that's what society tells me. You gotta ask yourself why. Don't just let society tell you what to do. Ask why you're doing it, and if really that is what you want to be doing, or if that brings you fulfillment. Next thing we're gonna talk about is gonna be how. How do I do it? How do I do what I want to do? How do I even begin about going to do what I want to do for the rest of my life? Or how do I find out how to do something? Guys, it's amazing what world we live in. The world we live in is amazing. It's beautiful. The world we live in everything is at our fingertips. Everything we want to know, all the knowledge we want is at our fingertips. There is no secret anymore. There's no more only the smart Wall Street bankers can make money. Everybody can make money nowadays. You have to just look for it. It's there. You just gotta, look where you're gonna find your next $1,000, $2,000, $100, $30, $50. So how? What do you guys want to know? One secret to how I find out how to do everything I do? It's really sitting in front of your eyes every single day. It's on your pocket every single day. This right here is how I find out how to do everything every single day. This tool right here has literally changed my life. Now, it's not the actual physical phone, but it's what's in the phone, the hardware. You know what? Google. If I ever want to know how to do something, go on YouTube. I just do what I need to do to find out how to do it. The answers are out there. So how? If I ever want to learn how to do something, I just go to YouTube or Google. Or I'll ask somebody that I know that knows how to do it. Somebody, I'm being helped by somebody on how to do my YouTube channel because they already know how to do it. I go to the source. I ask people that have been doing what I want to do and ask them how they did it. And most of the time people will give you clues, or they'll be nice enough to give you a few pointers. Some people will even tell you everything. Some people might not tell you how to do it because they're afraid of competition. It's okay. You will find out on your own how to do what you want to do. It's that simple, guys. If you want to learn how to bake a cake, go on Google, go on YouTube. Just find out how to bake a cake. Whenever I want to learn a new recipe, I love cooking as well, I just go on YouTube or Google and find out how to do that recipe. That's all I do, and I follow the steps. I'm not some kind of wizard. I'm not like some kind of like genius that somehow knows how to make money in the market or on the online or on stocks or whatever. I just find everything I want to learn online, and that's it. I just go and I do it. I don't ask or I don't hesitate. I'm sorry, I do ask. I don't hesitate. I just go for it. If I want to do something, I want to learn something, I just do it. I go to Google, I go to YouTube, and I get it done. Those aren't the only resources, of course. There's many, many more resources out there, but the world of today, the answers are at your fingertips. You just have to actually want to get to the place and actually put that into work. You have to actually be willing to put in the work. Otherwise, it's no use to look up how to do something and never really take action upon it. So that's kind of the how. That's what I want to leave you guys with today. How, why, okay? How and why. Ask yourself that every day. Why do I do something? Why am I doing this? That's one of those simple things where I like to just kind of throw that out there to people. I like to remind people. I will be reminding you guys once in a while. If I have to, push you guys to ask yourselves why and how, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do for myself and for the people around me. I need to bring the people around me up. I'm not successful until everybody around me is successful. That's why I wanna be rich and successful in the stock market, so I can bring success to the people around me. That's what you should be striving to do. And lastly, I made $10,000 on one day by really looking at one cryptocurrency. It's called Dogecoin or Dogecoin. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, Doge or Dodge. I look online and to see what's going on, what the new technologies are, what the new cryptocurrencies are, what these cryptocurrencies will do for us. It's not about just finding a coin and making money off of it. You got to do research on what that coin does and how that coin will benefit society or how it will not benefit society. You may just be writing, you may just be making money because everybody else is on it, and as long as you're smart about it and you get in and get out at the right time, you can make money. I'm not telling you to go put your money in Dogecoin. I'm not saying that you need to do what I do. I'm just telling you that I was researching this one coin. When I was telling people about it, I said, look, I'm putting in money on this coin. It could literally be nothing. I literally said this verbatim. I said it could be nothing or it will be something. And what happened? It ended up being something. Actually, anybody who had listened to me the day I talked about it, I didn't talk about it on the internet, but I did talk about it with the people around me. Anybody who listened to me probably made 7-8 times their money if they had listened to me. I actually ended up making around $25,000 that day. But of course, I'm not perfect. Once again, I'm still learning. I'm not a pro in the market yet. I made a couple of mistakes. The whole point is to never lose money in the stock market. I strive to never lose money. Yes, once in a while I do lose money, but the overall is to make money. You gotta be very, very, very careful with your investments, okay? There may be a day where I do lose a couple $1,000s, or there's going to be another day where I make 10,000, 50,000. It doesn't really matter. It's just what matters is that you do the research, you do the work. What's going on out there in the world, and how am I going to make money? How am I going to make money off of what's going on right now? That's all I do. So I did make $10,000 that one day. It was around 25 after all the mistakes and dilutions. I ended up with $10,000. But then again, $10,000, who wouldn't take it in one day? That's a pretty good return, right? So once again, guys, remember to subscribe. Remember to like the video. Remember to hit that notification bells. Please, it's very important that you hit the notification bells. That way, whenever we release new videos, or I release new videos, you will get a chance to watch them as soon as possible, of course. And that way, sometimes the things I talk about are time sensitive, sometimes they're not. So you just want to be up to, kind of up to date with what's going on yourself as well. And if I bring it up on this channel, could be something to take a look at. So once again, do your own research. Dogecoin, it's something to look at, but please do your own research. I'm not telling you when to go in. I'm not telling you how to go in. I'm just telling you that there is money out there to be made in different types of assets, different types of currencies, different types of ways. And that was just one way I made $10,000 in one day. This was a couple of days ago. Once again, have a nice evening, guys. Have a good day. Have a beautiful rest of your week. And I will see you on the next one. And remember, you can get out of the rat race too.